It used to just amaze me how the people around me and the people I followed online just seemed to know exactly what they wanted to do with their lives. And here I was constantly feeling like I was just floating through life because I had no idea what my purpose was and I had no real passion. So, if that sounds relatable to you, then keep on watching because in this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 areas that you should focus on to figure out your passion and purpose in life. So if you do enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you are new around here, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. So let's get into the 3 ways that you can start to figure out your passion and purpose. So the 3 aspects that you want to think about are the vision you have for your life in terms of what kind of lifestyle you want to be living, what are the things that you enjoy doing, and what are those things that you are naturally good at. So we'll dive deeper into each of these 3 aspects. In this video, I told you all about the 5 steps that you need to follow to start creating a life you love. But in order to be able to do that, you have to get really clear on what that means for you. So get really specific about what that life looks like. When you're doing this vision exercise, just let go of all the limitations that you normally put on yourself. So forget about, what's realistic, what's practical, what's affordable, and just give yourself the freedom to imagine what your ideal life would look like. So where do you live? With whom? Does your life involve travel? What does a typical workday look like for you? Are you going into an office or working from cafes, or do you have a beautiful home office? What do you do for fun? The only right answers here are whatever makes you truly happy. So get very clear on this vision and write it down in as much detail as you can. And create a vision board or curate images on Pinterest. Just really get a very clear understanding of what it is that you're working towards on a very holistic level. The second thing to consider is what are those types of tasks that you really enjoy doing? So do you love taking photos or drawing? Do you love connecting with new people, meeting people, talking, getting to know life stories? Do you like writing? Do you love working out or creating music or experimenting with new recipes? Or are you someone who loves to do research or organize spaces and planning projects? Do you love to throw parties? Also think about what are those topics that you really enjoy learning about. Do you often find yourself watching videos or reading articles about the same kind of topics? And what is something that really fires you up? Something that you can talk about in detail with anyone who would listen. So let me know in the comments below what is one thing that you absolutely love doing. And then once you've brainstormed about all the things that you love to do, then start thinking about what are the things that you're good at, what skills do you have, and what comes easily to you. Are there certain themes that keep coming up in your life? So for example, for me, it was always teaching. So from being a little kid, teaching my cousins dance routines for the plays we were putting on for the family, to then in high school tutoring ESL and running a summer program, spending one of my summers in college running an English teaching program for kids at an orphanage, to teaching traditional dance for 4 years, to running resume writing workshops in business school, and then to even one of my favorite things that I've had to do at my corporate job being becoming a subject matter expert in a suite of applications and being the one to train the rest of my team on that. So who I have taught and the subject matter has always changed and evolved through the years, but what has remained a constant is that teaching and helping people develop new skills has always been a part of my life. So when I finally figured out that what I want to do is coach women on creating their own business and life that they love on their own terms, it literally just felt like, how did I not figure this out sooner? How was this not just obvious? Because teaching and coaching people has always been this big part of me since childhood. So what are those things for you that you have always just done, or skills you've developed, or those things that just come naturally to you? And what are the lessons you've learned in life that you wish more people knew? What are adversities and struggles you've gone through that you can now help other people with? So really, your passion and purpose are not things that need to be found. You already know it. They are within you. You just have to do the work to uncover them for yourself. But I also want to say here that although the brainstorming exercises that I suggested will help, this is not something that you can just think through. You have to put the ideas that come up into action and reevaluate and just keep doing the work. Be committed to keep going and keep learning more and more about yourself, because this is a lifelong process. And you have to be open to the fact that as you keep going down this path, your life vision, your passions, and even your purpose may change and evolve with you, and that's okay. This is not something that you can just sit down and think about in one day and figure it out and be set for life. So be open and committed to the fact that this is a process. And on that note, also realize that your passion and purpose may not necessarily have anything to do with your career. But if you do want to monetize your passion and build a business around it, then make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, because in next week's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to figure out if you're ready to be an online entrepreneur. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and share it with a friend who could also benefit from these tips. And come on over and hang out with me on Instagram, which is where I share even more tips and inspiration daily. Check out these videos right here for more tips and techniques on how you can start creating the life that you love. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys!